Testing. 1, 2, 3. I am recording live from Sukhumvit, Thailand. I have my do-rag on. Please excuse me. I went to the hair salon today and asked to have my hair washed and shampooed, conditioner, dried, etc. I didn't really particularly ask to have my hair dried. That's just something that they did, but they weren't prepared for with the proper oils for my hair. So when I returned here to the hotel room, I put the proper oils in my hair, the oils that I bought from Japan. Mark, the name of the name of the company is Mark and something, Mark and Webb, I think it is. It sounds like English. It sounds like an American or an English company, but it's wholly Japanese. But the name is just very Western. So the Japanese, I think by doing that, they can capitalize on Western sensibilities, Western customers, right? But the products are excellent. So find some Mark and Webb, I think it is, products. I'm gonna grab the bottle from the bathroom really quickly so that I can show you what I got. 1, 2, 3 little bottles here. I just went to the bathroom. So the purpose of this video is just to give you a live update from Thailand. All right, so okay, here it is. It's Marks and Webb. Marks and Webb, okay? And then a lot of the instructions are in Japanese here on the back. And Marks and Webb's, okay? This by no means is a promotion, is a sponsorship, nothing like that. It's just I'm giving it to you raw, letting you know how I'm doing. So I have these awesome products, you know, to take self-care, right? Some hair oil, jasmine hair oil right here. Some herbal chamomile jojoba oil that I use on my skin. And then some lavender hair oil. This was really essential right here for after today's visit to the salon, because they didn't put anything. Well, they put some serum on my hair as they were going between the wet hair to the blow-dried hair, which didn't really do much of anything. My hair was still frizzy, still sticking up, or what have you. So I'm wearing my do-rag because I put some hair oil in my hair to soften it up, make it look smoother. I'll take it off for a second. And it looks 110% better than it did when I walked out of the salon. It's laying down, the waves are kicking, and oh yeah. All right, it's looking fresh. Okay, so I went and had my hair done today. That was one of the goals. Another goal of mine, well, was to go and have a massage. However, the massage parlor that I remember going to, it was super professional, it was super elegant, it was super affordable, all of that stuff. I can't seem to find it. And so rather than risk going anywhere else, I'm gonna continue to look for it. But I am sort of disappointed that I couldn't find it. But nevertheless, I did find the Ethiopian restaurant I went to 6 years ago. So this is basically me revisiting, reminiscing about the places that I visited and returning to those places that I visited. My former colleague James was here in Thailand 6 years ago. He was teaching here when I visited. It was 2019 when I visited, and he and I went to the Ethiopian restaurant called Taye. And so I remember that location, so I went there again today. I wasn't hungry because I had already eaten breakfast at the local mall. And the mall is like 13 stories high. It has hundreds, if not thousands, of different shops. Each floor is designated to a different city in the world. You've got like Tokyo, London, Istanbul. You know, it is amazing. The mall is called 21 Terminal or Terminal 21. It's raining right now. It is raining. I'm going to go outside after I finish recording this. I need to take my umbrella for sure. But yeah, so I got my hair right. The ladies did a great job shampooing my hair, but they didn't do much of brushing it. Yeah, they didn't do much with brushing it and oiling it, giving it the proper oils it needs. No, they didn't do any of that stuff. I had to do that on my own, so it was all right. Um, so I had my hair done. I had breakfast. I went shopping. Oh, one of the reasons why I decided to make this video is because I thought about the fact that part of reminiscing is returning to those places that I had been to 6 years ago, that those places that impressed me. So I'm going to show you a t-shirt that I bought today. All right, so this is a t-shirt I bought today at the Bang Bang shop or Bang Bang shop. All right, so that's the Bruce Lee one. So in Los Angeles, I've got maybe like 4 of these different shirts. I have 2 shirts with the image of Che Guevara on them. I have 2 shirts with Bob Marley on them. I bought my sister one as a gift with Frida Kahlo's visage, her image on the shirt. And today, while I was at Terminal 21, I decided to go back to that shop. 6 years later, the shop is in a different location, but it's still there. She's still, the lady, the young woman is still selling her wares. It's just in a different location. And I found it, and I picked up Bruce Lee. So there you have it. So 6 years later, this is another point, another reason why I'm making this video is to say this. I was disappointed earlier today when I went looking. I wanted to retell the story. I wanted to take you along with me to show you exactly where I was when certain things happened. I wanted to do that. And then I realized that over the past 6 years, those particular details that I held on to, well, they're gone. Things have changed so much that I can't go back to the same place anymore. And in one sense, I'm disappointed because I can't return to that point in time again. But then something even more magical, more powerful, more defining, more critical has made itself apparent to me. What's made itself apparent to me is that for all the things that I had experienced and for for these moments to have culminated, for these moments to have come to fruition, for them to have passed, for them to actually have happened, there's like, I would say, a cacophony. There's a preponderance of wills, if you will. Okay. Paulo Coelho says the universe conspires to give you what you want, right? And so what I'm saying is 6 years ago there was all of these wills. The universe came together to give me an experience that I cannot duplicate. But I was mindful in that moment when it occurred, so much so that it's a miracle that it even took place. Because the truth of the matter is that as time passes, details, elements of the space that you live in, that where you were, are going to change. And so for one moment to even occur, to be mindful in that moment is a miracle. So there I was, standing on the corner, mindful of where I was, when I saw 10 and 9, that I was standing right there. And it was just like, how did that happen? I had just woken up out the hotel, walked to the street corner, and ended up at 10-9. Not at corner 3-4-5-6 or corner 7-8, but corner 10-9. That to me was remarkable. Then, like I was in the desert of Oman, I'm driving down the street on my way to work when the car cuts me off. And basically there were only 2 cars on the road. And that car that cut me off, you see, to cut someone off is to demand their attention. Hey, look at me. Hey, I'm gonna jump in front of you. Be aware of your surroundings. That car was calling my attention, and what numbers did it have on its license plate? None other than these 3 numbers that you see right here. I can't go back and I mean, it would take a lot of effort to recreate that moment, but that moment was organic. It happened, and then the other element, the other detail was that it was the same day on which Nipsey Hussle was murdered that this happened, and so I was driving to work saddened by the news of his death. Then this car cuts me off, and it has my numbers on it, and it's like, what the heck? See, that's just miraculous right there. Now, I talked with Ga Young in South Korea, and I don't want to make anything. I don't want to make this out to be anything more than it actually is. You know, I want to tell you that it was a miracle, that it was this and that. But when I spoke with Ga Young, she said, you know what? Every moment in life is a miracle. Everyone's life is a miracle. And when I think about that, she's right. So I say that to say, this is the story. These are the actual events that occurred. They are miraculous. And you should know, believe, and trust in this story because you too are a miracle. And life is a miracle. So just know and trust that these are the details, and this is the way that it happened in this miraculous world that we are given, and this miraculous moment that we are gifted, that we call the present, gifted from God. Romans 10:9, confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead and you will be saved. Powerful correlation. These numbers, that moment in the desert, that car, Nipsey Hussle's murder. Who was Nipsey? Romans 10:9 says Jesus. Amazing, amazing. All right, y'all, I got to get out of here. Peace and blessings from IC 10:9. Thanks for checking in on me. This is the hotel room, by the way. So much space. It's huge. When I was in Japan, I had a quarter, a portion of this space to live in. I walked in here and I was so amazed to see this. I was like, are you kidding? And this view? Man, I have a whole desk in front of me. This is the mirror right here. Refrigerator. All for like maybe $30 a night. Maybe $25 a night. Something ridiculously cheap. Peace and blessings from IC 10:9. I'm out.